Section 107 fair use allows us to talk about it, and that's what we are here to do. Please don't go out of your way to dislike anybody we talk about in these videos. It is for entertainment and reaction purposes only. It is from my opinion and my opinion only. Baby, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Oh, Lord, I done looked over here on Olivia's channel, and I done seen the comments y'all done left. And, baby, I done heard her story time. And to me, that's exactly what it was. It was story time. It made absolutely no sense to me, and I'm going to tell you why. Number one, she needs the money. She needs the clicks. She needs the views. But she starts on and is talking about this man is married, and she done put his name on the lease without him knowing, and she done put some other things in his name. And then, baby, she says at first she called the police. Then she says, oh no, at the end, I didn't call the police. Somebody did, because I was screaming and yelling for him to get out. But what I caught very funny was the footage. It was a little fishy. I mean, if you look at the footage and you zoom in like I did here, you see fences and different houses in the back, and it looks like they're on someone's porch. And she claims that she lives in an apartment building. So I don't know whose ring footage she done Googled and stole off some crime channel network. But honey, this is not the location that you are at and saying that you are at. Also, you say the police come and they, he had to leave and all this other stuff. But if he just found out that you use his name on an apartment, okay, and he did not do it, why didn't they let him stay and make you leave? Why didn't, if his name is on the lease, he's the leaseholder, why didn't you have to get the boot? So did you use him as a co-signer, or did you put him on there as a leaseholder? See, that's where the lies get construed, because whoever's name's on the lease does not have to leave the house. So therefore, if it was in his name, you should have got the tootie booty and had to go to the hotel, not him. But it goes on, right? It goes on. It goes on. She says, oh, he's married. He is the father of both children. And I call BS on that. When I tell you the kids don't look alike, they don't look like they came from the same mama or the same daddy. So I don't know what she's coming up with and what storyline. Also, I find it very funny that she would just be so telling to be like, oh yeah, and we were yelling and we were arguing and he was trying to take my kids and it got real bad and and the cops came, y'all. It is crazy. Olivia never tells that kind of stuff, right? And there's a big reason why she doesn't. The big reason is because if you're fighting, arguing, and police are showing up and you living in a faulty apartment, this is all stuff Gerard could use against you in court. So why would you come out here and tell this fairy tale for Gerard to go to court and say, hey, I don't want her having no visitations? Guess why? She's living in an apartment under a fraudulent account. She's also got this man showing up back and forth, arguing, yelling, and wanting to take her kids. She's got a lot of stuff going on with the kids that she's got in custody. So baby, I don't want my kids in that drama, right? Because that's what common sense would tell you. Another telltale sign of Olivia lying is when she cuts off the comments, right? She'll cut the comments off on videos that she don't want people to say, oh, this looks a little fishy, this sounds a little off, this is a little weird, this is a little wacky whack. Also, my thing about it was when she was having AJ, she told us his father was black ops. He was in the Navy. He was in the Army. He was doing this. He was doing that. Oh, he was coming to visit her. She never once said that he lived in New York. But all of a sudden, their dad lives in New York. She doesn't want to go back to New York. Well, honey, have you ever been to New York? Because we know if you would have traveled anywhere between LA, Texas, and Florida, and you was in New York, you would have been filming. You would have showed that you traveling, that you was doing something. You needed the content for your channel. So going back to New York, baby, I don't think you were ever there. I don't understand. Also, if this man is married, right, as you say, and you're supposed to be this big secret that's got 2 kids by him, why would he want to take you to the same state as him so that his wife can find out that, honey, you got 2 babies on the side? I mean, y'all, it just don't add up. It don't make sense. Olivia is a chronic liar. She came out here and she told us herself, right? She said, everything I do is for entertainment purposes. The fact that she was over there filming shorts with her tata out, and we know it's dried up milk. The baby was barely latched on. And then she had all of it hanging out with Christian sitting on the side of her and the other 2 sitting in front of her. How inappropriate and nasty can you possibly be, just exposing yourself right in front of your boy child? I mean, this is the things that Olivia wants. She needs attention. Do you think that Olivia cares about having to leave Texas and go back to Florida? Absolutely not. First off, her mother is getting very tired of flying back and forth. Her mother is getting irritated with her. Her mother is getting irritated with the children. The mother is exhausted. So guess what? Let me make up this story, right? Because she says, I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know if he's going to come back. I don't know if he's going to take the apartment, take his name off the apartment, but he's getting all the information and talking to the apartment people. Honey, how could you guess? If you use his name, any lease you have to have signatures. That means you falsify his signature. That means that you had to give them some kind of proof. Even if a co-signer or a regular signer, you needed paycheck stubs, you would need an ID, you would need a social security card. I mean, where did you get all this information from this man just because you already knew his name to put him on a lease? Absolutely not. It just is a big old lie. Yes, if he was going to the apartment complex and said that he did not sign any of them, honey, they would give you a 30-day notice and put you in court so fast your head would spin. Now, to me, this is a ploy because Olivia is fed up with Texas. Stella is fed up with Texas. So guess what? Now she has to create a reason to be leaving her children again. It can't be that she just is tired and she wants to give up and she's got 2 kids and she can't do it without Stella. She is now saying, right, I'm ready to go back to Florida in her own way. Instead of saying it out loud, now she has to come up with a storyline. Oh, he took his name off the lease, so they evicted me. I mean, hell, if y'all want to get real messy, we know her credit score. We done seen it on Fifi channel. Ain't nobody with no 400 credit score going to be having their head on no lease anyways. They going to say, oh, absolutely not. Not somebody with 150 evictions bouncing state to state, car repos and everything else, bank loans out. I mean, come on. We know that you can't get an apartment in your name. We know you can't get a lease in your name. We know everything is in Stella's name, and that's why Stella has a room there, and Stella is bouncing back and forth to try and help you with them kids. She's trying to cover everything up, but she's fed up with you. You're a grown woman. Can't you stand on your own 2 feet? Good God, you got 5 kids. At this point, it's almost redundant and ridiculous of the fact that you can't be an adult. Only thing that you can do that adult people can do and nowadays teenagers can do is make children, because baby, you sure ain't taken care of. It is at this point giving real pathetic, real views, real need to get up money to move back to Florida and rent a U-Haul, real I need a car because mine is still repossessed, real just disgusting, right? Girl, you should have worried about getting insurance on that truck so you could at least got another car while you sitting over there in the house bored coming up with ideas to tell your subscribers. Baby, when I tell y'all, this one just threw me for a loop. I can't wait to see what y'all got to say about this sad, nasty woman here on this screen. Ooh, I'll see y'all in the comments.